We got the parts. So we got those parts in. This is the new camshaft, and this is the old one that came out of the bike. Remember I was talking about those holes in the cam sprocket compared to the holes in the cam lobe? Brand new camshaft to my left hand, old one to the right. Line up the holes so they're both at top, and look at that difference. So that thing, like I was saying, slipped about 2.5 teeth, and that is exactly our problem. So we're gonna throw this new one in. We're finally gonna hear this bike run.
Alright, I'm just going to take a minute and pause the video here. If you guys happen to run across my YouTube short about this bike, that kick there should have been my first sign to absolutely stop. I will go ahead and link that short in the description because it did not end very well.
I am like 95% sure I just blew this.
No, I'm stupid. Horrible decision. What had happened was the intake camshaft seized in the cam groove. Remember in the first video of this build, I put in that the torque sequence on the cam bridge, the cam cap, wasn't correct? Well, that little issue I had with me torquing it wrong caused that cam bridge to warp. I know better. I should not have done that. Not only that, I should not have redlined the bike. Horrible idea. I did let the bike warm up. It was going to happen. I'm glad it didn't happen on the face of a triple. Horrible decision. Got the bike going again. We're good there. But I just figured you guys would have loved to see my misery just as much as I love watching it. So there you go. What a absolute blast that was.
Looks a lot different as you can see. So no airbox, pipes hanging out. Let's see. I hope. Come on. Nice
So, was actually able to machine out that cam girdle just fine to where that camshaft sits in that cam girdle perfectly. The clearances are going to be a bit off. The cam's not sitting in there loose, but it was able to be machined. It's not something I would do if I was working on someone else's bike, but since this is my bike and I'm kind of on a tight budget, the only other option was to buy an $800 cylinder head because that cam bridge is machined to the head. So had that machined out, it's working great. Bike's starting up first kick. So like I said, it's not something I recommend. Unfortunately I didn't film any of that, didn't get any of that recorded, but we got the parts in. Definitely not something I do for a customer's bike, let's say, but for something I'm riding, I'm comfortable enough running it. So that's what we ended up doing to get it fixed. It's running great now. Let's get the rest of these parts on and continue with this build. So wish me luck. Alright guys, that'll do it for today's episode of the Cowie build. We got a bunch of stuff done. We got fresh oil, new grips, new levers, oil filter. Of course, we got the bike running twice. We blew it up once, got it going again, so that's really good. Took it for a couple test rides down the road. It's running great right now. There's still a whole bunch to do to it. It still looks ugly, but it's running. That's the main thing. So if you guys are confused on this episode, go ahead and check out episode 1. If you're new here, same thing, episode 1. That's where we did all the diagnosis and everything for it. If you guys are excited for episode 3, stay tuned. It's coming. Hopefully this bike starts to look pretty soon. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.